traveler. It's me, Harmony, and I'm here with.
Daisy. So today, it's kind of strange because we're doing a video. We don't normally do videos anymore. We usually do streams. But we came on here to tell you guys some bad news. Is that we're quitting.
Yeah, we're quitting. We're gonna off ourselves, travelers. It's going to be a bloody mess, travelers. But
So we have our reasons. I'll let Harmony have her
yeah,
word.
hi, hello, taking the mic.
Yeah.
So, quitting. Yeah, so we decided to quit because of how things went down in the meadow, and also because of our other member, Alex. Yeah.
Alex.
So, yeah, Alex is like one of the bigger reasons why we're doing this. But like it's not the only reason, of
Especially on my
course.
end.
Yeah, especially on her end. You wouldn't believe the shit that went down.
The shit I went through. Oh, bro.
The shit that I had to witness, travelers. You do not understand.
Exactly. Harmony was just in between the crossfire.
Exactly. But like not all only that, but I was part of the crossfire at some point. So like,
It
and
frustrated everyone.
yeah, it frustrated everyone, and also like it like brought down like the passion and energy for this. Like we may seem fine on stream, but like in all honesty, after like
In the
this,
background, not
yeah,
so much.
it's not that great, honestly. So, um,
So this is just like a little explanation video that we just wanted to get our feelings out and across,
yeah.
and just wanted to let everyone know that we'll miss you.
Yeah, like we're
And
not gonna
yeah,
leave y'all hang and dry like we did a few times in the past for a few months with no explanation.
with no zero explanation.
He just got up and disappeared for months. But no, this time we're gonna tell you guys why and explain, and also give evidence on why too, because we feel that it's necessary.
Yeah.
So, um, we will begin with my part of the story, the very beginning. Yay! Clap, 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 clap,
Confetti.
clap. Okay, story time. So, Harmony, or the Meadow, was supposed to be at first a channel by Harmony, of course, and Alex. So it was just me and Alex at first. But Alex didn't have a lot of time for like doing channel stuff. So um I took over and did it myself. So, deep buried in this Meadow channel, there's videos of me reading children's stories and playing games, because at first our idea was to make nighttime story gameplays for kids. It didn't work out, and I didn't want to do it anymore because it was so lonely and not fulfilling when you're doing it alone, at least in my opinion. So then I reworked the idea and made up the Meadow. After I saw loads of VTubers and PNG tubers, I got inspired. So I went up to Alex and told her my idea, and she was on board. We started creating our characters. Mine was a hat for a witch, and hers was, um, well, I can't tell you. I still respect her character too much. Even though she might be a bad person, Alex, the character she created, is still like one of the beloved, I guess. So I'm not gonna
Yeah.
expose that. But it was cute, just so you know. But we never got to using them because we kept reworking and reworking, and we came up with the PNGs, Harm and Alex. But I tried to record with her in like July 2023, and like June to August, tried to record with her, and she never had time. But like in August, I went to a new school. Oh, also keep in mind, me, Daisy, and Alex know each other in real life. So we used to go together to the same school, just for like context. So me and Alex in August transferred to Daisy School, and that's where I met Daisy because she complimented my shoes. And that's how we became best friends.
Now that's how you get yourself a best friend.
Exactly.
Just
You go up to
compliment
the
their shoes.
scariest girl, you go up to the scariest girl and compliment her shoes.
That's how you get a bestie for life, people. Take
Exactly.
notes.
Exactly. Take notes, guys. Yeah, that's how you capture a friend forever. And like, it was funny because like in that moment when I met Daisy, we were planning what to do with the Meadow because like Alex got busy again and she couldn't record with me. And I was already thinking of like dumping the idea since I had no one to do it with and because Alex was busy. After getting really interrupted, where was I? All right. After I met Daisy, I kind of told her what happened, that I was making a YouTube channel with with my plans to bring other creatures, other members, and that Alex was part of it. And Daisy got so excited that she started
Yeah, I
talking.
got honestly inspired. I wanted to join in too, cause like I always wanted to like start a YouTube channel with like a friend or anyone that I was honestly close to. And not many would like start a channel. I had one past friend, but that shit didn't turn out. So I
Yeah.
wanted to take the opportunity while I had the chance.
Like that's the thing because like I just told her about it and then she started getting ideas. She wanted to be a dragon actually, but Alex already took that spot. Okay, where was
Yeah,
I? Again.
I was inspired.
Yeah, so it inspired Daisy so much that she created Daisy because the dragon species was already taken by Alex and she was already there first. She was upset by that, honestly.
Yeah, bro, could have been a perfect opportunity to be a dragon.
Yeah, but oh well. Daisy was still turned out to be a good character, so
Yeah.
anyways. So yeah. And then I confided in her about Alex not recording with me when I wanted to because time is not what we have. We're getting old. And like if we don't start now, when will we start? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I told Daisy, and Daisy offered to join. And I was like, oh, cool. Thank you so much. And I even gave like Alex a solution that she could still be like one of the first members of the Meadow. Like, if you look at our first video, you can hear technically her in the background. That, like, it was
Yeah,
supposed to be
growling.
like that. But, like, Alex didn't really take it well when I told her the news that Daisy wanted to join. She kind of like refused a lot. Like I honestly went and begged her until like a few days before September 1st. She finally agreed because I was getting desperate to start the channel.
Hey, they gave her a deadline too, right?
Like I gave her a deadline before because like I can't wait that long.
Like it was getting frustrating at some point.
Like yeah, because it's been months. I've been trying to record with her since like the start of 2023 and just for it to like happen in September 1st with you says a lot.
That's how many months passed by.
Stickies. Yeah, so anyways, where was I? Oh yes. So we created our first video, but not like before I made like some arrangement that Alex would be the first official member of the Meadow instead of me, because technically I was the one that created it, but in the lore, she's the one that technically was there first. And supposedly we also had a rule that when a new member joins, it needs to be either a certain subscriber or a certain time period, which technically didn't happen.
Nope.
But yeah, let's continue. So the next, yeah, I like we fast forward a little bit. She kind of, she kind of got a little jealous of Daisy. Kind of.
A little? A little?
Well, her jealousy was a lot. She was getting a little passive aggressive with Daisy at some point.
little innocent me didn't even do anything.
And
I was
that's
such
like
a like I was such a sweetheart to her too.
that's the thing, cause like I wanted y'all to get along since we're gonna be running the channel together, but it didn't really seem to happen. She always kind
Yeah, like
of
I wasn't
blamed
really
you.
fond.
She kind
No.
of blamed you for taking her spot.
Exactly. But like again, I'm not the one who like took months and like disinterest to like not do anything. So of course, if somebody gives you a deadline and you pass that deadline, you're gonna have consequences. So
And the thing is, like, Alex was one of my dearest friends that honestly sticked by me a lot. So I would honestly make excuses for her and let her do a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have.
she gets away with most stuff.
Yeah, I let her get away with a lot of things, even though I shouldn't have for my own self respect and to also protect Daisy. So yes, consequences. The thing is, the consequence honestly did happen, but it happened later because like the consequence was you replacing her.
Yeah. Like, but like the thing is, even though you gave her like a little heads up warning,
Yeah.
she didn't even like take it that seriously, or maybe took it as a joke. I don't even know what she was thinking in the moment, but like she just let her deadline pass. And then once things actually got serious, that I was in her place now, that's when immediately she decided to like blow up.
Nah, like she didn't immediately blow up. She kind of like let it build up, even though I kept asking her if everything's okay. She wouldn't tell me the fuck was
Yeah, she
going on.
either
She would just,
avoids most stuff or just like lies
yeah,
about it.
yeah. And then she would blow up later on with like such anger and aggressiveness. But yeah, anyways, let's continue. So we skip a little bit to like Halloween, right? So like
Yeah,
this is the first instance. Halloween, we do remember the PNG's Halloween, right?
yeah,
When she was making our Halloween stuff, she kind of like I asked her in the like heat of the moment because like our designs, we wanted to do little designs on our PNGs for Halloween, but like we didn't do them good because we suck at drawing at the time. So we
yeah. I
asked
think I did
Alex,
it.
like you did it, yeah, and like
I did
I
I
took
did it first, but like
yeah,
of course I'm not really the artist
yeah.
of the group, and she immediately was like, y'all stuff ass, like I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, also more context. Alex was supposed to be the artist of the group. That's why you see a lot of art from her, but like you don't see any now because she kind of stopped
She kind of like just quit her fucking job.
without officially quitting.
Exactly.
So yeah, so she made so like those Halloween PNGs are not the original Halloween PNGs. She kind of grabbed the PNGs that I told her to enhance, not change. I told her to make them better. And she kind of just did what she wanted, and we just had to use them because like the video was supposed to be posted in that week.
Yeah, so it's already kind of late.
Exactly, it was too late, so we just used them, whatever. But then moving
We
forward,
we let it slide.
that time we let it slide. On Christmas though, Daisy was kind of not having it.
I kind of blew up on Christmas.
Not like too much because these were the PNGs. You kind of like did
Yeah,
like
but
go
like I definitely got a little salty.
like yeah, you complained to me about it. Because like what happened was, I asked Alex to make us cute Christmas PNGs a month in advance, and I even paid her a little bit, even though I had no money. Even though she technically shouldn't have been paid, since none of us were getting paid
Exactly.
doing what the fuck we're
We
doing.
were all a group effort.
Exactly. Like the plan was we're supposed to get paid when we get YouTube partner, but like that never happened. So, anyways, so what happened was, she created a beautiful Christmas design for Harm, like details, all that, and kept coming to me, asking me if this is good, do you like it? And I'm like, oh, it's cute, thank you.
Like I
And
would say she came with like so much energy
with
and like
mine,
with like yeah, just
yeah,
happy bubbly energy while making Harmony's like Christmas PNG, and it was honestly gorgeous. Like I saw a peek of it myself and I was like, wow, like I was actually genuinely like happy with it and I was excited to see mine. And I was just waiting because like of course I was gonna let Harmony get her turn first because like Alex was doing hers first.
yeah,
So I was just like patiently waiting.
yeah. And the thing is, um, we noticed that Alex didn't really do as much effort with Daisy. She drew
Not
the
at
like
all.
dress thingy, right? But hat,
Afterwards.
the hat.
Afterwards.
Remember the hat? The hat was grabbed
Should we put the
from
slide?
Google. Let me hold on. Let me pull up the slide.
So,
On
as I
screen,
was saying,
yes, on screen we have the
um,
PNGs.
yeah. So basically, after Alex finished Harmony's adorable little Christmas outfit, I was so excited because I was ready to see mine. And since she was like the group's artist, technically she's supposed to give us both an equal kind of like vibe.
Yeah, equal.
But like when she brought me mine, it was literally just a cropped Christmas hat from Google that she placed my flower crown on top of and called it a day. And I grew very disappointed after that because I was like, what kind of treatment is this? Because like where was I? Yeah, she grabbed like a cropped Santa hat with my flower crown and slapped it onto my head and called it a day. And I was like, what kind of treatment is this? Because like I never treated her badly during this like period, and like I was honestly so super nice to her, very understanding and whatnot, but like this treatment like got me salty and got me thinking, and I was like, please, like, can you do something? Because like look at how you did Harmony, and I just feel like it's not fair treatment. And she just got like an attitude with me and got annoyed and was like, how about you
Defensive.
charge me? Yeah, I got all defensive and got I was like, why don't you charge me and I'll fix it for you? And I was like, I ain't gonna charge you for
Pay
something
you.
that you already like, yeah. And at that
Pay.
point, what did you say? I didn't even
I
hear
said
you.
pay. You said charge.
I mean, she was charging me.
I mean, okay, so for extra context, when I told her how disappointed Daisy was, she jokingly, supposedly jokingly said she wanted a little bit of extra money to fix it, right?
But like that was never the thing at first. Like you never like, gave me a heads up that I needed to like
More.
pay you for you to, you know, do
I
something seasonal.
The thing is, I paid her to do it early, but she still kind of did it for last minute.
And I kind of like told her off about it a little bit because I was definitely not in the mood anymore. And she got all defensive and was like, okay, you know what? Never mind. I'll do it for you. You don't have to charge or like you don't have to pay me or whatnot. And I
And
was like,
like lag. And in the thing, she did fix it, but we only use it as thumbnail because she only fixed one of the PNGs. Like in the thumbnail, you can see like the hat's fluffy, but in the video, it's not. It's because she only fixed one of the PNGs.
anyways, where was I?
I just explained of the fluff.
Yeah, and basically you can just tell that the thing was just not made with the same love as like Harmony did, because like that hat was still from Google, and the outfit that she made after I like told her off, it had like no shading. It was just made with zero love, and it was honestly
Like you can
disgusting.
see that she kind of just slapped on some red on your initial black
Exactly. She just
outfit.
like scribbled black, not scribbled red on it, and was just like, okay, let me just put a little Christmas bell here, and then okay, I'm done.
Add a little bit of fluff and done.
Like she didn't even take off like my black choker because that shouldn't even match for Christmas.
Honestly, that would have been look cute with like a white choker with a little bell. Anyways,
Exactly. Like put a little love into it.
point is, this was like one of the first instances of Alex and Daisy fighting, and I was in the middle because, like, of course, I'm the one mediating because at the time, even though they were kind of okay with each other, they wouldn't really talk in private with each other anymore.
And yeah, basically, I didn't have a problem with like talking to her at the time, even though we practically had like nothing in common. Like I could speak to her because like we were again group members,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't mind talking to her about anything. But like she like refuses to talk to me. I don't know if she was just scared of me or just bro just like was awkward. I don't know, but she refused to like, talk to me,
Like, yeah, like she didn't talk with Daisy much alone. Like, I needed to be there for them to actually like, have a conversation, you could say. Unless
which
she
is dumb.
needed or wanted something. But hey, let's move on. Let's move
Next
on.
slide.
Okay. Let's move on to the TikTok situation. One of my situations. Even though it
Yes.
ended recently, it's still like something that happened at the start. Do I have an exact date? Not really, because I do not remember the exact date. Sorry about that. Where were we?
TikTok situations.
Yeah, TikTok situation. So like we all know the TikTok, don't we? No, y'all don't, because y'all don't follow
The
us there.
TikTok we all know and
Y'all don't
love.
follow us on TikTok, so y'all don't know. Anyways, yeah. So TikTok. So we made a TikTok about the Meadow where we post the short clips and stuff. And that Alex's job was to take care of the TikTok and post stuff when there was stuff to post. At first, it was perfectly fine. We posted some shorts. She posted some art. Then all of a sudden, she made a separate account for Alex.
Without our knowledge.
At first, without our knowledge, yeah. I just happened to stumble upon it. Well, actually, no. She told me about it later after she posted something on it. And like when I told you, I didn't like, I let her get away
It
with a lot
rubbed
of
us
stuff.
off the wrong way.
Nah, but I let her get away with it because I wanted to keep her happy, I guess. So I let her keep that TikTok and she kept posting her art. She did a commission for free and it was fine. But I got increasingly annoyed because like it seemed like she wanted more attention on her TikTok than the
You
main
could say
one.
she wanted like more success, honestly.
Yeah, like it honestly felt that way. So I asked her in total twice on why she made a TikTok. And the first time she didn't, she just said, "Oh, I just wanted a place to post my stuff." And I argued that she could have just done it on the Meadows TikTok, but
Yeah,
like
because that's where everyone's stuff is like
exactly.
shared. It's
Yeah,
for all of us as a group.
exactly. But I dropped it because like, I think she was getting upset and she asked me to, so I dropped it that time. But the second time I didn't. And what she said is that she wanted a space of her own to post Alex stuff because Alex is being excluded. And I argued that I tried to include Alex in certain stuff and she refused. I
That's for
even told her
starters. She
I even
refused.
told her
Remember
she
that,
could like
guys.
I told her that she could just post her stuff in the Meadow stuff too. And she's like, but it feels more like an Alex thing. And I'm like, but like it's still the Meadows TikTok where everybody from the Meadow gets to post there. So yeah, I
That's
still
why
let her
we
keep
felt
it.
like she just wanted her like her own little TikTok for like more success than us. Like I felt like we were beneath her, honestly.
Like, yeah, it felt like she honestly generally just put herself up there on a pedestal and then,
Yeah, especially since she can actually draw and do art. So of
compared
course
to us at the time.
her art styles for Alex were honestly very like amazing and inspiring. So of course her being the better artist, like of course she wanted to put her own stuff, but like that just feels like you're just rubbing it in our faces that you're
Yeah.
just like better than us.
And like the thing is, she really did not want to get rid of the TikTok. The thing is, um, what happened with the TikTok since you can't see it anymore if you go search, um at some point in the future I would have implemented a rule where if you get three strikes, you would be kicked off. And that was like her last. I was gonna give her the last strike if she wanted the TikTok so badly. She could like do her TikTok on her own and she would just be end up out of the Meadow. But instead she wanted to delete it so she doesn't get kicked off the Meadow.
Where were we?
Um,
Basically, we just felt like Alex was just like above us, honestly, with the TikTok.
Oh yeah, I explained to them
And
how
like,
the
yeah,
TikTok got
you made like a
deleted.
strike system.
Yeah, that's like in the future thing though, but like that's how it ended. Like she rather delete her TikTok than getting a strike and getting kicked out of the
Yeah,
Meadow because that was her
that
last
was the
strike.
strange part. Cause like her TikTok was apparently like super precious to her, and at first she like refused to get rid of it up until we started like, telling her about the strikes and whatnot and
Oh
getting
no.
kicked off.
Nah, I that was all me, by the way, guys. All me.
Yeah.
She was just
But
scared.
like once she
Yeah.
started hearing about the whole strike and getting kicked off thing, that's suddenly what got her to like finally get rid of it
Like it's
against her will.
I don't think it's like threatening or anything because I did tell her to delete it before. She just refused and I let it go. Where was I again?
Strike system.
Oh yes. So what specifically? Because I feel like I was talking about something else.
Basically, like she finally got rid of her TikTok after we
Oh
started,
yeah.
or
So basically,
after
what happened?
Harmony like gave off a strike.
Like this is like that was a second time, no, third time I asked her to delete the TikTok because the first two times I didn't let her because again, pleasing her to keep her feelings in check and whatnot. And she didn't delete them. And like at the third time, I actually got pissed because I told her the second time, if you're not gonna delete it, then stop using it and just use the Meadow TikTok. And she agreed. And all of a sudden, I see her posting on the Alex TikTok against my wishes. And
Exactly, we like went behind her back and everything.
again, may I add, and so I got actually angry and
Lag,
practically said if she didn't delete the TikTok, she'd get the final strike and she'd be kicked off the Meadow. But she'll
lag,
keep her puppies. So yeah, after pissing me off, I threatened her with a strike. Well, threatened. I told her I'd strike her if she didn't delete it, and if that final strike came, she'd be kicked off. And she then deleted it. So basically to stop her from doing things against my will as basically the head of the Meadow because I run everything, I had to threaten her, which I didn't like, but it is what it is.
it had to be done, otherwise she wouldn't listen.
Like to
Because it seems
add,
like she runs the plays, apparently.
nah, because I honestly I like did it did seem like it because I would let her walk all over me. So, but like the thing is, like I'm gonna tell you now, I don't think my actions were bad. I just think I just snapped a lot, especially in like the final bits of what happened to leading to this moment. Like I was definitely more patient with her at first. But moving on. So after she started TikTok, we're back on the timeline, guys. Keep up. After she started TikTok, she wanted to debut her PNG. I told her I do not want that unless it's the Meadow's first birthday. She kept begging and begging to be debuted, and I really just wanted to get it over with so she'd stop begging and of course let her do whatever she pleases. I let her debut in February, the Meadow's half birthday. It was okay and stuff, but then she wanted to do more videos even though she didn't have the time and stuff. And there are like videos that have been recorded with her, but like the vibe, in all honesty, I did not like it. So I never edit and posted them. And I do not feel bad about it because messages inside the video doesn't speak what I want. Like, would you guys stick around if we all of a sudden said, "Oh yeah, guys, give us 25 likes to play this game," or "Subscribe to
Gross.
continue"?
I said gross.
No, because like I do not like doing that. Like and subscribe so we can do this. Like and subscribe so you can see more. No, I want y'all to like actually subscribe because you think we're genuinely funny and entertaining, not because we ask you to. That feels like begging, and I'm not a beggar.
Yep.
What else is there? Oh yes. So after February, The Meadow's birthday came, and we debuted the new models, the one-off models of Harm and Daisy, and it was great. We loved it. It was fun streaming for the first time. But then when we wanted to
Yeah.
stream for Halloween,
Again.
when no, the first time we wanted to stream the Mimic. Y'all remember the Mimic the first time? It was fun, right?
Oh yeah. Yikes.
With Alex. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you know streamer etiquette, especially when you're streaming with others. Okay? Okay. So, girl, stop laughing. The stream started off fine. It was cool. It was good. But like my stuff was lagging because like honestly my shit was not powerful enough at the time to handle it, and it was not either at this time, as you can saw last stream. But anyways, um, it was not powerful enough, and neither was Daisy's and Alex's.
No, because like
So
I was out at the time. I was in a completely different country.
and yeah, and like where she was living, it did not have good Wi-Fi. And
Not at all.
Alex did not have good Wi-Fi either, but apparently hers was worse. So we were playing all that stuff, and like in the stream, you can see that at some point Alex disappeared, like in the middle of stream, and she texted, "Hey
And
guys, I'll
without
be
a word.
behind," blah blah blah, stuff like that in the comments. And you don't really do that, do you? Like in the comments of the live, you
The
kind of do
actual
that in
life,
private.
yeah.
You do that in private. So yes, she disappeared, and the thing is, she when she finished texting in the comments, like I didn't see it at the time, so we just kept playing, and then she like 30, like a few minutes in, I noticed, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't do anything because, like, honestly, what am I supposed to do? I did text her, but there was no answer. So then we moved on. We kept playing, and then like she came in DMs. And she's like, "Oh, I just took a shower. I just did some chores." And it was
Like just goes off to do her own thing.
like instead of waiting for me to notice her comment, because I she didn't text privately that I could like see it, especially when I'm concentrating and then running away and stuff. Um so I was kind of baffled that she just up and left and then asked to come back. And if I remember correctly, we didn't let her come back into the stream. We just kept
No, because
going.
we were already too far away. We were already near like what, the second or third maze
Yeah,
probably. I
we were
think it
on
was
the
like
last maze.
we
And
were on
like,
the last maze before finishing it, and we couldn't just dip and go all the way back to the start just to put
yeah,
her back in.
what
And
that
it was the
too.
stream was already going on for too long.
No, the stream was like so long and we were already ready to quit by the time she came back after her chores and showers that we just
Yeah,
ended it, like gone. I think she
we were
did
done
come
with
back
it.
for the end. Like she ended it off with us, I think, if I remember correctly. But that's it. And like I had a whole lecture about that. Like you just can't up and leave when you're supposedly in the like trio. Like just because you got disconnected from the game doesn't mean you can't just sit there and look at comments or watch us play.
Yeah, you can at least try to help us with mazes. Be a little, useful. Try to give us like a
Especially
little bit. Yeah.
especially when back then the comments like travelers were a little bit more active in the comments. Yeah, I've been watching y'all. Y'all got really inactive these days. So yeah, and that was like honestly not very nice in my opinion. Like you don't do that. I don't think anybody collabing with another VTuber would ever do that. Just oh, I got disconnected from the game. Guess I'll just go do some stuff.
Yeah, like just imagine like we do that with other VTubers. Like they invite us and like we got disconnected and like, oh, sorry, we won't come back to help, but I like we're gonna go shower, we're gonna feed our dogs, you
We're
know.
gonna go cook. We're gonna go clean. We're gonna run some errands.
Like
Like I
there's
don't
no need for that.
like. It's definitely not very nice. It's not very professional either. Even though we are like friends in the group, it's still not. Still doesn't rub you the right way now, does it?
No.
So yeah, that's that again. And then moving on to one of the biggest fights in the Meadows history. You guys want to guess? Of course you don't. Y'all are terrible at guessing. This was our second Christmas in the Meadow.
It's always the seasonals, bro.
So, Daisy, should I pull up the slides this time or should I just tell the story?
You can pull out the slides, even though I can't see them.
Okay, I will be pulling up the slides. Now give me one moment to pull up the slides. Ah, fuckies.
So, like, do I just start explaining, or
Yeah, just start talking while I'm looking at the slides.
let me see if I can even remember? Honestly,
Ah, idiot.
so
Ah, I got the
what?
slides. I have gotten the slides.
The slides.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I have
Yeah,
got
yeah.
I have got the slides. So I'm gonna start telling the story then. So, as you know, Alex is the artist of the group, and like as an artist they should technically draw for the
Oh yeah,
season.
you can tell them your side because you also had like issues with your
Yeah, but
thingy.
not as big as yours.
No, of course not as big as mine, but I'll talk to them about mine
Yeah,
soon.
but I definitely know how it started, kind of. So I'll
Yeah, so
just,
go ahead.
yeah. So I asked her, hey, I asked her like I think a month again in advance. Hey, can you like draw some Christmas outfits for us for the holiday season for like the 25th of December? And she was like, okay. And then it kind of took her a while to start. I think it was 9 days before Christmas. She started. And
She
the
was
thing
pissy too,
is,
right?
what?
She was like pissy too, right? Like she was mad at something or like just
No,
mentally or something drained.
she was not like mentally all right. Like I definitely double checked and asked if she's okay doing it before she did anything.
Again, we're asking like about her well-being, but she just
Before
lies
she
and be like, "I
starts.
I'm okay."
No, she said, I'm not feeling well, but I want to do this. And if I remember correctly, one of her dogs died in this time period too. So she was not feeling very well, but she still wanted to do it. And I was like, okay, fine.
If
So
you're
we
sure.
like exactly. So we go on Pinterest and we start looking for outfits. I wanted that plaid dress that you guys seen. Daisy picked her reindeer outfit, and then we have Alex with her star outfit, I think. And the thing is,
I'm
when
still mad
I
about that pose.
do you want to explain the pose, Daisy?
Yeah, it's just a short little thingy. So, while we were searching for poses, she like pulls out references and was like, guys, take your picks. Harmony picked that one with the hands on her hips, and the pose that you see Alex with, I wanted it, but it was like kind of different. Like she fixed it a little bit to like her liking, but like I wanted like a cute little bubbly pose because like honestly, me as a person and Daisy being like my little character, of course, I'm always the hyper and bubbly one of the group, honestly, if I do say so myself.
Aha, aha.
And I wanted that pose, but like she took it, and I was um, but like she didn't really confirm that she took it. She just like marked it off, and I was like, is like that one still available or not? Like, can I have it? Like, if not, maybe this one could work or whatnot. And she didn't really give me a definite answer that she took it or not. And she was just like, yeah, yeah, and then just like gave me this specific pose that I like, picked as my second choice.
Also, like to
And
add
like
in brackets, I'm gonna add
yeah,
in brackets right here. I when we were reading through these messages, that's when she finally figured
I
out what Alex did
I
with the
did not
poses.
notice.
It was
I
hilarious,
did
guys.
not notice because like she never claimed the pose at all. She just wanted it, and like she didn't want me to get it. So like she never even answered my question if she took it or not, or if it's available. So I just thought it was when it wasn't, and at the last moment, later on, I figured out. Oh, it was very sad.
No, because like a year, almost a year later, like
A year later, I noticed.
that's when I pointed it out. Like, hey, in the chat it said she didn't really confirm the poses.
I got so mad.
Daisy was fuming.
I was fuming.
Like she didn't bring it up because like it already happened. So of course, like
And like I always hate that Alex likes to take like stuff that I like that are cute and bubbly that don't even match her personality at all. She tries to be the cutesy one of the group, but like her personality and like in general just does not match. It does not fit.
like in my opinion, Alex, the character she created looks like a character that's outgoing, outspoken, and then we have
What you
outspoken.
see.
Outspoken and very seductive, I guess. But not really that seductive. It's only her outfits, I guess. I guess.
Honestly, I would say frankly closed off too. She hardly talks to anyone else besides like you.
True. But anyways, moving on. Back to like the dress situation. When I wanted my dress design, she didn't want to add the plaid design. She was like, "Oh no, it's not perfect. I don't like it." I'm like, "I like it, and that's fine." She's like, "No, but it's not good." But I'd be like, "I like it, so it's okay. Just do that." And she's like, "But it's not really that good." I'm like, "But it's fine. I
Like
like
I
it."
don't know if any other artists like go through that, but like shouldn't the
Client,
person that you're like or
quote
client
unquote
shouldn't like
client.
the client be liking the thing and for you to just give it to them instead of just nagging them and then being like I don't like it
Like
because
if
like I
if
just feel like again that's so unprofessional.
like if this was like a whole different thing, because like at first we wanted to use her talents to like make commissions and stuff, just like the other girl on her TikTok. But like this situation really showed that I don't think she's able to do that in a professional setting.
No.
But anyways, after I resolve that issue, we head over to Daisy's issue.
My issue. So I sent her a picture again in advance because like she asked for references, and of course I thought it would be funny as a joke since I'm a deer, and I wanted to be like Rudolph or something for
The
like
reindeer.
Christmas.
The
I wanted to be
reindeer.
like a reindeer, which is the
Mm-hmm.
reference that you see on screen right now. Now just tell me, guys, do you see brown or do you see red? Because I really need to know. Because like as you can see on the side, I complimented her work first off because like again I loved her art style and whatnot, and frankly she was doing very cute with what she was doing, and I complimented, but I also spoke nicely, and I was like, I don't really like the color because it doesn't match my reference. Like if it's okay, like can you please change it? If you can't, like I completely understand and whatnot. But then she just kept going on and on about that she just sees red in the dress for some
Not
reason.
only that, but she kept saying that every time she used the color picker, because she used the app iBees Paint, and if you know about iBees, there is a color picker where you can go to the art the what's it called drawing the picture and pick the color specifically. But when she did that, it was red. But Daisy wanted to be a reindeer.
And if you
The
use
reindeer,
common sense,
like most reindeers, are depicted as with brown
brown.
fur, not a reddish brown fur. But on her colored picture, it was like a really bright red because of the sun. Sun.
Well, like I don't know what this girl was doing that day, but like I was not having it.
Like
But
I
like again,
understand,
I asked so politely.
like I understand her point of view that like the color picker picked red, but if you're politely saying I don't want red, I want brown, you can't really
Brown.
go fighting. But I saw red, and you're still
Exactly. Like
fighting
she
about
kept
it.
fighting me off, being like, I saw red, and like, it should be red and whatnot, but like that's not what I asked of you now, did I?
But like during that whole thing, all of a sudden she was like, "Oh, but I fixed it already." But she was still going on about the color red.
Like she
And
kept fighting me, but like in the background you're changing it. Like why?
like and during like the whole argument, I was just sitting there reading it. I was not getting in there. It was like basically like 10 minutes of back and forth, honestly.
It was very tiring.
Yeah. Especially for me, since I was reading it and then I had to come solve the issue because like it was getting tiresome.
And then in the end, she changed it as she said, but you can definitely tell she was pissy after that.
Like she was like passive aggressive a little bit afterwards about it. Like after
But like
that,
again,
the fights
yeah,
just kept getting worse. But that was like one of the first big fights.
big fights.
Yeah.
Like we ask in advance if you're okay to do all this, and yet you get mad at like both of us for some things that you can't fucking control.
Like yeah, like in my case, I get that you can't draw plaid, but I like it. So you shouldn't argue with me that oh, it's not perfect. I don't care about perfection. You're doing your best. Best. That's all I care about. But the whole
Like
thing
we
with
weren't even
you,
being difficult. We were literally were not being difficult. Like when she did the plaid just like how it was, you liked it and that's how you wanted it, but like she kept doing that. And then with me,
exactly,
I just
yeah.
asked for a simple color change and that turned into a whole battle.
Exactly. When it
So
shouldn't
frankly,
have.
you could just tell she wasn't feeling her best that day apparently.
That week.
Because frankly, she didn't come to me for anything. Like when I
No,
asked her,
like
like
she would come to me with like, "Oh, I did this. Oh, I did this." But she would not come to
she didn't
Daisy at all.
communicate with me at all.
No, that one picture, that's all she communicated with at the time.
Yeah, we just feel like she shouldn't really be fighting us the way she did. Honestly,
And during that thing, it wasn't something to be fighting over,
it
honestly.
wasn't something to be fighting over. Yeah.
Especially in the holidays, especially when it looks so good already. But yeah, the argument went on for a while. It ended though, at least.
Oh, that's good.
Moving on. Let me just get rid of this slide real quick. Okay. So, what else was there? All right, let's talk about that one time she kind of bullied us. And it
Yep.
made you feel bad.
Yeah, like usually I don't let people really get to me, but this time like she genuinely did, and it really like pissed me off. Like like usually I try to be nice to everyone around me and stuff, but once you get me in a bad mood,
So, do you want to
okay,
do this or
so
shall I?
yeah, I'll just you know, I'll read it.
No, like,
So
do you
like
want to start explaining?
explain, I guess. It's not the whole thing is like explaining right there. So like during one day we were doing a stream and I was already having like a pretty shitty day because nothing genuinely was like working. The stream was shit. I was shit. Everything was shit.
Yeah. Like,
And
most of the time it
it
is
just
like
got
that, but
me
that
in
day was like the
yeah,
worst.
it just got me in such a sour mood because I just feel like it was such a fail. And um Alex was in the chat and she just kept well in her case she says it's joking, but like it just nagged me because like she kept going on and on about how crappy our stuff was and
How
just like
crappy you looked.
yeah, she just kept saying how bad my appearance was and just like, oh, your laptop is trash, my Wi-Fi is garbage,
Like,
the
okay, to
whole
add,
stream is
guys,
shit.
I know we make those types of jokes a lot on stream, especially at the start of streams, but
Like
like
I didn't mind it.
this one, it kind of felt like an actual targeted attack on Daisy.
Yeah, it felt like an attack because like she only kept going for me because like of course Harmony was crisp all the time,
Yeah, but
so
like
of
my
course she
game was
didn't go.
lagging
Yeah,
that
her game
day.
was laggy, but like she didn't go for her at all, and like
Yeah.
she only went for me specifically and kept joking about everything that was going wrong on my end, and it just pissed me off during midstream because like I'm already stressed enough with everything going wrong, and you're like coming at me and it just irritated me. And like after stream, I went to our little server and I started speaking out my feelings because I was like, hey, I didn't appreciate like what you did during stream and it really bummed me the fuck out and I just
Also,
started
keep
telling
in
her my
mind,
feelings basically.
keep in mind she's communicating her feelings in a positive way.
Exactly. I was literally telling her that I did not like what she did and it made me feel bad. Like usually I don't feel bad about stuff happening and like that time it really got to me and I was just like I'm very sad and upset right now and I don't appreciate what you did and I
Yeah.
would hope that you won't do this to us or me specifically in the future because it's not really something that I can control at the moment.
Yeah, at the time her Wi-Fi was still shit. Well, but anyways, the thing is, that night Alex was just joking around. She kind of half-assed the apology, and
Did not give a shit.
her excuse for half-assing the apology and joking around was so she can go to bed peacefully. She had to turn off her emotions, including her sympathy and empathy. So that's why she was like joking
Apparently
around
that
and stuff like that. And I kind of like told her off, but in her case, I berated her. She said I berated her into actually genuinely apologizing. And keep in mind, I was like tired. It was 12 a.m. in the morning, I think, when this shit happened. I don't even remember.
yeah, it was late.
And I was like doing this annoyed because like ain't no way this
I
girl
had a
coming in,
headache.
genuinely coming in like half ass apologize and then continues to joke about what the fuck
And
happened on
and like
stream.
bro was like, "Oh, are you done, Daisy?" And I was just like, "Yeah," because like at that point I wasn't really gonna get through to her, and I just felt very upset at the moment, and I just left because like I wasn't about to keep coming at this girl to like genuinely understand what she did because frankly it won't go through her brain and her thick skull.
So I supposedly berated her, and she genuinely apologized that time. And then she came the next morning with that long ass text. So, like, from the summary that I remember of this text, she was basically saying that I only took account Daisy's feelings in that moment and not her feelings when I was berating her. Like, that's basically the main points of that long text.
Yeah, if y'all want to read, just pause the video, okay?
Yeah, because, like, ugh. The text, like, honestly, I don't remember the whole text from my head. The only thing I got from that whole thing was that she felt bad. She was not feeling good, and that I was only thinking about Daisy at that moment and stuff.
And we were both like genuinely shocked because like we were like, ain't no way you come back the next morning and tell us that shit. And the
Like,
fact that
I
she
woke
said
up to
that
this.
we had to get our friendship like in check because like apparently our friendship like we weren't doing it right.
Yeah, because, like, also, like, for context, a lot of times when fight like this happened, I always mention My Little Pony because we love My Little Pony, all three of us. And I would always be like, we have to fix our friendship just like MLP. And that's why she came with the we have to fix our friendship because we're not being good friends. So yeah.
Yeah, she says that.
I mean, she says that, but she doesn't really preach what she like. She doesn't
She
do what she
doesn't
preaches.
follow her own words, honestly.
Mm-mm. Because like she still hasn't changed
She's basically saying we're
much.
terrible ass friends, but then this is what you do to us, or especially me, in
Like,
my
yeah,
moments of like downfall over here, and
you're
you're just
being
joking, being
mean.
like, ha.
Exactly. Like you're being mean already, and then you come with the victim mentality the next day after I call you out on it.
Really shows something, honestly.
But like, there was another incident when this happened, and I remember this one clearly because we made it into more of a joke. You remember the dog stream, Daisy?
Yeah, it was basically we were just giving her a little bit of her own medicine
Like we were playing
in a way.
Fortnite in that first half of stream, but I was lagging too much to play it. But she would come at my skills in Fortnite, and that pissed me off because I've gotten through years of Fortnite, like perfecting, getting actually kind of good at the game. Just for one stream where I actually lag, you come and tell me that my game ain't good. I'm not doing good. Then insulting
Yeah,
Daisy
like
skills
you don't
too.
even know our gameplay in general because we actually play pretty decently. And this is like the first time you come in to see us playing like Fortnite for you to
Especially when
just
I'm
like trash
lagging.
talk our game.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
especially you can
lagging.
see that we're clearly lagging, you dumb fuck.
But then
Anyways,
we went to play the dog game, and the things that happen in the dog game, she still was insulting like our Fortnite game, but then that moved on to like, when are you gonna change the game? This game's boring. I want a different game. Even though we technically didn't
yeah, like
ask
she
chat,
runs the stream.
like we didn't ask chat for like game recommendation. We just picked the game we wanted to play, and then boom, played it. And she was just, I want to play
Yeah,
the
if you
game.
didn't want to sit there and watch, you should have just hopped your ass off
Left
and left.
exactly, but she didn't. She stayed, and she kept complaining a while. And
The
then at some
entire video,
point,
you can just see her just complaining and
well, at
complaining.
some point, we were yelling and stuff because like we kept dying at some point, and she told us to tone it down because she was in church.
Watches videos in church. Like you no respect.
Like you watch two girls screaming in church, and then you tell the streamers to tone it down.
Like who does that? Who
Who does that? And
literally
like,
crashes out?
and of course, we made a joke out of that because like if you can watch the stream in that moment, we actually did tone it down
We started whispering
for
for
her.
her
But hey, it is what it is. So then I went into like chat after like the stream, and
after that stream.
I was like, that was not cool. That was not funny. Would you
It
like
was
it if
not.
anybody did that to you? Honestly, in those like in that like era of time, she was honestly in the I will back the fuck up moment. Like she wouldn't fight back or anything. So when I start lecturing her about stuff, she would honestly just take it, but doesn't really fix it.
She remained quiet. She was like non-existent in the server. A little bit. She was kind of there though. Like once I like let's say it like
Started
this, guys.
talking.
When Harmony. Oh, sorry.
That's
Am I
okay.
good?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So basically, when Harmony started like the little joke, she just like started spouting out whatever, and Alex like didn't bat an eye. She didn't respond, barely anything. She did a little bit, but like, just to be like, oh no, nothing too serious. But once
Like,
I
yeah,
hopped onto the train, I was goofing around and matching Harmony's like, energy. Because that's just what I do. I vibe with people and I want to match their energy. So, but like, she took that as immediate offense and was like, this is you.
nah. Like, honestly, I kind of do remember. I don't remember exactly what I was joking about, but when you joined in on me, she specifically replied to your chat and went off on
Exactly. Like, she went off on me, even though
I
we
started it.
started.
I started the damn joke, and then she came after Daisy for joining in. What?
Like, do you see the targeting here, guys? This is why me and her don't get along. It may look like we're getting along now during these last, like, few itty bitty
Yeah, you
streams,
know why?
but I'm telling
You know
you,
why?
back
Because
then, it was war.
now she gained the mentality of shutting up. Now,
Now she doesn't say shit.
now she doesn't say anything. But back then, when Daisy
Fucking
did
pussy.
A,
Bro,
she
she's
would go
running
X
away
Y
from her
Z.
consequence, bro.
Nah, X. She when Daisy did A, she would go XYZ in capital. No, and
Oh
I
my
watched the
god.
whole thing, and I actually did start questioning her
And
on
like,
why she did
yeah,
that.
it was like, Harmony would be like, hey, but like, look at me. I started it. So why aren't you telling me that? And bro's like, no, you're not that serious. It's her though.
Yeah, like she honestly did not have much of an answer for my question when I questioned her that.
Like, she doesn't
Like,
have nothing to say when it comes to Harmony's behavior, but when it comes to mine, it's immediately like the most. It's like I killed her own whole bloodline.
killed her dog. Nah, it was like not it.
And frankly, again, I just find that so like not fair.
It's
at
not.
all. That I'm like the only one getting like the blame and the short end of the stick.
It's not. But anyways, moving on again. We since we're talking about the dog video, am I
I'll
right?
let you explain this one. I'll just tone in.
Since we're talking about that, in that
Mm.
same video, if I remember correctly, we have this with Mr. Loki and Alex's alt account. Sorry for exposing your
Yeah,
alt.
just so you guys know, that one is specifically her because she didn't want to show up as actual Alex, so she made an alt account to like basically like just bully me and like harm during our streams.
Oh no, she already had
And
that
like,
account. She just uses it.
yeah, yeah, but that's what I'm basically saying is like she uses that one basically to come at us during any of our streams until like we finally like told her off many times to fucking stop it, and then she finally like stopped. But like, yeah, that's her right there, guys.
Yep. Also, to add salt to the wound, in our language, they're saying goodbye, my sweet, and Alex replies, "Bye, my love." And now they said that they're targeting like James. If y'all know James, y'all know.
James is another viewer of ours.
But James was gone. James was not
James
even
went off
there.
to feed James went off to feed his birds. So bro wasn't even there nor talking to them.
And then we have the when I asked Alex about it, she was like, "Oh no, we're seeing it to Jay." I know dang well they're having a whole ass affair in my street. Mash.
Exactly, bro. Like, what is this?
Nah,
Like,
no,
fine, get
thank
a
you.
room. Get a room.
If I can't have an affair on stream, no one can.
No
Exactly.
one can.
No one can.
And I mean, come
Anyways,
on, guys.
come on, guys. If you're not doing it with me, why are you doing it at all? I'm joking. I'm joking. Calm y'all horses. I'm almost gone anyway. Calm down. Anyways, moving on again. Since we're on the topic of Mr. Loki, anyway,
Yes.
let's bring no, 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 not this one.
Up,
Give
up,
me give me a moment. Give me a moment.
right there.
Is it this one? No,
Nope.
this is this one.
That. Oh yeah, I could say we can say that one too later on.
Not later on. We'll do that later.
Yeah.
But with this one's daisies. Oh yeah.
Okay. So, just to like start off, is that apparently, like those two, Alex and Mr. Loki, are pretty close, and we feel like she's been like exposing our private server that we would use as a group to talk to each other,
Also, like
and we just transfer it. Yeah,
I'm gonna add real quick. We assume because Mr. Loki seems to know a little bit too much.
yeah.
We don't
He
know if he
seems
actually
way too
knows,
comfortable,
but he knows a little too much.
and
Okay.
apparently he knows too much to even know my texting style.
Like that's
Apparently,
the thing. Like how else would he know your texting style if he hasn't been actually reading your text messages, huh?
exactly. And
Now, continue.
basically, during one of Alex's streams, she apparently got like a hater, and immediately pointed the finger at me, being like, "It was her. This hater acts exactly like her and whatnot." And
It's
like,
either her
girly,
or some follower
girly,
of hers.
girly. Not everyone that's willing to attack you is gonna be me. Okay?
Exactly.
Like, how delulu is you? How
Nah,
delulu?
stop it.
Anyways. And like after I told her, I was like, "Girl, that ain't me. Like, why the fuck you pointing fingers now? Just because you got
Exactly.
a random ass hater on your stream?
Hmm.
Perfect wannabe angel. Nah." And like this on the side, y'all can like pause to read as well. This is how I speak to my fans because again, I adore my fans.
Honestly, we love
I
y'all.
love these people. We love you guys.
Love
So
y'all.
like, I'm not gonna be rude to you guys because you guys are the ones like watching our thing to get
Exactly.
us somewhere.
We're
That's
only
why we
rude if
started
we
this whole
need to
thing
be
in the
rude.
first place.
We're only
Exactly.
rude if we need to
Y'all
be.
know me. Like usually I'm not the rude one.
I am.
And
I
like
am the rude one.
you can see through those texts that I spoke to Mr. Loki, he was trying to send me fan art. and I adored that he sent us fan art because
Yep.
frankly we weren't getting many fan art, and like it was like mostly like near our first like few fan art, so we were very excited about it.
Yeah.
But like you can tell by those, I am super friendly and whatnot. So like I'm not gonna be rude to you for no reason for just reaching out to me.
Exactly. Like the fact
But
is,
yeah,
Alex used this or either this or like the server like chat as evidence for Mr. Loki to also agree.
where was I?
You were explaining about like Mr. Loki knowing about texting, I guess.
Oh, um, basically, like the only times I've been genuinely rude is with Alex specifically because of her behavior, and frankly, I could not like actually fit with this girl in the same room. Like you know those people that just headbutt all the time and they just don't collide together in the same atmosphere. Yeah, that's me and Alex. So of course the only person I'm rude to is her, and I guess she kind of like used that evidence to like grab it and gave it to Mr. Loki without our permission, by the way. Like
Again,
we
it's an
both.
assumption because like how else would he know about our personality?
That's basically what we're saying. Like how could he knows specifically of like my texting style or our personalities in general in general besides doing streams,
Exactly.
and especially since I treat him specifically as a sweetheart.
Yeah, because I don't. You see me, y'all see me on stream. I don't. So yeah, as I was saying, like,
Yeah,
again, it's just an assumption because how else would he know how Daisy talks or her personality is for him to like assume, oh, this is also the hater in
yeah,
the
because like
stream.
bro was like right on track with Alex to be like immediately point fingers and be like, yeah, since this hater was rude, it's definitely Daisy because like of her
Exactly.
texting style.
Like
And then,
how
like how
else?
would you know that?
There's no other like explanation because like again, the only interaction these two have had is on TikTok, and it was genuinely quite pleasant to read.
But anyways,
Moving on again. Now, what are we missing?
that one, the those two at the top, and I think a few at the bottom.
Now let's do like this one first since it follows the timeline.
Okay.
Ahem.
So
Do you guys like our models? They're pretty, right? Cute, right?
yeah, these ones were like they were still like I know in development, but like
So we have Daisy in still in development because like she's blue, but Harm
yeah,
is already
like, if you
completed
look
at the time.
now, I'm pink.
Yeah, and Harm is completed now at the time. Like this is just like something that bothered me because I was the artist and rigger for these models. So like the comments, yeah, it kind of bothered me. And then
Like
like
basically, we weren't really like liking how Alex was like calling our stuff because like
kind of
they
making
were
fun
still
of
in
my
develop.
art.
Yeah, he was basically disrespecting Harmony of like whatever she made for like our models, and I feel like she was disrespecting like me for like my choice of what I put on my character because frankly hers isn't that wow either. Like it doesn't make you cute. And like the fact that she called my sleepwear a baby onesie. Like no compliment or nothing. I don't even need her compliment, but the fact that she just flat out called it a baby onesie and laughed. And then for Harmony's, she just called hers lingerie.
Even though I didn't want it to be lingerie. But that's what upsets me. Like it shouldn't have upsetted me, but it kind of did because it wasn't a lingerie. It's a nightgown, a sparkly nightgown.
So you can see this girl's mindset too, honestly.
Yeah, and then she puts it on a cute dragon. Mm,
Mm.
mm.
Doesn't really fit now, does it, Alex?
Anyways, so yeah, that kind of
Anyways.
bothered me a bit. Then we
And then
have
over here are just like extras, but like we can kind of name it off a little bit. Like at the
yeah,
top
go
one,
ahead.
she was like kind of just going back and forth with Harmony about something that I don't remember of. And then when like she kept saying thank you to kind of get Harmony to like knock the
Oh,
fuck
I
off,
remember
like
this.
stop it.
Don't worry, I got this.
You're like
This is when I asked her to write Alex's lore completely. So yeah, I know what happened here. This girl, right? For the amount of times me and her specifically was developing our characters, I told her, create your lore for Alex, because all three of us have lore. Y'all don't know because like it didn't happen. I'm sorry. But this girl didn't have lore for almost 3 years. And I told her that
And with constant begging.
if I didn't get that lore at on Friday, then I would give her a strike. But I was like, the whole conversation was like this: do the lore, no thank you, please, no thank you. You gotta do your lore, no thank you, I'm good. And then Daisy comes in with why are you saying no thank you so much? I'm trying to seem polite.
So like, bro wasn't even being genuine. Bro was just like
Seeming
being
to
an
be polite.
asshole.
Seeming to be polite. And the thing is, it's
Nah,
her
but that's such an asshole
lore.
move.
It's her lore. It's not mine.
It's
Even
not mine.
I still gave her the strike because she didn't do it. And the funny thing is, I actually did help her write the lore. In the end,
Yeah,
I still
the
helped
fact
her.
that Harmony had to do her work for her because she refused to do it for some reason.
Exactly. Even though I still gave her that strike.
And
I think
again,
that
it's
was
like not
expected
fair to
strike.
us because like we're all in this together. We're all responsible enough to do our own lores and do our own characters and whatnot. But yet you're the oldest of the group, and yet you're childish as fuck.
Okay, in our real life, she's the oldest of the group. Yeah.
You know.
Anyways, continue.
Uh in that second little text, basically, I don't even remember, but like she was upset about something and kept talking to me and kept like arguing with me, and then she said something and I just repeated what she said, and then she just attacked me by saying like, don't twist my words and whatnot. But like I literally just copy pasted what the fuck she just said. I don't even remember what she just said, but like she said something,
Honestly, I
and
don't remember that one because I that
when I
one I did it to just
repeated,
be mean.
yeah,
That one I
but
did
like
not
I
intentionally.
literally copy pasted and repeated her word, and she just like attacked me for like twisting her words, which
Yep.
makes zero sense. But okay,
Like that's the thing also with her because as soon as she comes for you, it's like all rationality is out the window.
yeah, it's just out of the window.
Next.
And the other one down there, basically, she doesn't really have like her own personality in a way. And whenever we do something, or if I wanted to do something different, she was like, "Oh, I want to change something too," or "Oh, I'll change mine so I can fit in with you guys and whatnot." Like you don't always have to do that, you know that, right?
So there was two instances where that actually did happen. Wait, what were you talking about?
The whole thing that she always wants to fit in or change
Oh yes,
something
two
when we
instances
do
where
it.
that happened. So there was the instance when I was making her model, the model you see now. Her formal outfit, it was supposed to be just a simple black dress. That's it. And when I changed Daisy's like baby onesie quote quote and her dress, her formal dress, and I changed my formal dress as well. She wanted to just come in like, "Oh, I want to add some stuff to my formal dress."
Yeah, because it seems too plain now.
Exactly. And then
Which, of course, ticked us the fuck off because, like, bro,
we have also like the birthday thing. For context, we gave ourselves fake birthdays. I don't remember why, but we did. And I was like, "Daisy, I kind of want to change my birthday to my real life one." And she agreed that she wanted to do the same. And we're like, "Okay, cool, we'll do ours." And she's like, "But wait, I kind of like mine." And they're like, "Okay, just keep yours then." But
just keep it.
she didn't want to because she felt left out. And we're like, "No,
Again,
you could just do like the one you already planned."
that's the thing that didn't make sense. Like, you liked your supposed birthday that you picked, but just because we changed ours now, you want to change yours because you feel left out. Like, what?
In the end, she didn't. She's using her fake one. That's why we celebrated
Yeah,
her birthday
that's
on her
why
real
y'all
one.
can see from the last stream that she had a birthday hat on.
Exactly, because it was her birthday, and we wished her happy birthday, and even got her a gift.
Random slave.
Exactly. Next.
You're gonna have to read that one. I can't see it.
Which one? The fourth one or the big
Yeah,
long
that one
one?
at the very tippity corner on the left.
Okay.
Which I don't
This
know what's going on about it. I can't read.
I don't see it. I can't see it.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure y'all in on the stream can see it. So
I hope you can see it, because
do
honestly, I can't see it.
yeah, do as you wish with that information.
Honestly, yeah, because like honestly, I don't think it's like anything bad. I think it was just me being sarcastic to Alex about something.
Yeah. Oh no, I remember now. I think. So basically, one of our streams didn't go well, and we decided to just quit for that day. And she came up and be like, "Oh, like something went wrong," and then Harmony replied with, "Oh, life just happened." And she just kept teasing, being like, "It was probably you, huh? You got busy." And then,
Ah, yeah.
of course, that didn't settle well with Harmony, and like she was just like, knock it off. Amber was like, "Oh, I feel like you don't really find it funny, huh?"
So yeah, continue.
Uh, Next slide,
All right. Where
which
we
is
go?
that one right on top of it,
Right here.
and then the last two are like at the very top.
Yep.
So basically, I would say this one was more of like a slide that I added because it pissed me off, honestly, more than it did Harmony's.
Yeah.
So basically, me and her, like I'm not really a big artist, but I do enjoy drawing my own little.
You
Like
cut
I
off.
would put.
You cut off
Oh,
there,
hello.
bro. You
I'm
cut off.
sorry. And so I'll restart. Hold on.
Hmm.
So basically, me and Alex were like, I wasn't a big artist, but I like drawings, so I would join in and draw my own little drawings,
Yeah.
and I would post them in the group just for actual funsies and not really caring. And like Alex would post almost like right after mine, or maybe like a day after, and she would mostly just put hers out there to like kind of one up mine and just fish for compliments.
Yeah.
And she
That's
would do she would do the same with like a little bit with music. I honestly, if I had to agree, she wasn't really the best singer, but like the drawings are the ones that really mattered most to her.
okay. I'm gonna come in with this one. The thing is, she's good enough of a singer to like get scouted by people, so we can't really judge much now, can we? But
No,
no, the way this girl fished for compliments, especially from me, me.
specifically, she wanted Harmony's praise. Like she didn't give a shit about mine because I would actually compliment her occasionally, but apparently to her, mine are so like downplayed
Emotionless,
and like
exactly.
emotionless and like you don't care about it, so you're just saying that and whatnot. And then she would go up to Harmony and be like, "Oh,
What
can
do
you
you
give me like
think?
what do you think? It's nice, right? Like, oh, but you didn't tell me my drawing was like good." And
Just
she
like her
would just
music
keep
too.
going. She would keep going at it until Harmony gave her like any sort of like positive feedback, and then
Like
she'll knock it off.
yeah, like there was one time I actually like was like asking questions about the drawing, and she's like, but yeah, but like, what do you think? Do you think it's cute? Do you think it's cool?" And I kind of avoided saying anything good. I was just kind of like more interested in like what was the process of making this
Yeah, because it was out of random.
exactly, and she would just not let it go and like just wanted praise. So
Exactly. She doesn't even do it for like fun. She just does it to get praise, and that's kind of icky.
that's the thing also because like she doesn't draw a lot for like the seasonal shit or anything like that. She doesn't offer either. When I ask her, that's when she's like, oh my god,
Yeah, like
maybe.
as an artist of the group, like when anything seasonal is like coming up, she practically doesn't really care anymore and doesn't draw at all anymore. She only used to like drawing Alex specifically, and that's it.
Yep,
Or like if we were to ask like, hey, something's coming up, can you draw something? That's when she'll be like, oh, okay, yeah,
maybe. Like
maybe.
in this time era, she was like maybe, and then it became never.
Exactly.
So
And then at some
yeah,
point we just stopped asking.
yeah. And then we have also like her music. Like the thing is, guys, we were gonna sing covers for y'all in sometime in the future. We were practicing and sending it to each other and stuff for criticism. And the thing is, like, sometimes
She
Alex
would
doesn't.
not take any negative feedback.
criticism. Yeah, like she would not take criticism. Like we wouldn't be like, "Oh,
Like
you suck," blah blah. No, like I'm actually telling you, just use more emotion in the song because the song you
how are
chose
you
has
supposed
more
to learn?
emotion. Exactly. Like
Like
a little bit of criticism.
Harmony taught me basically saying that I go too high and I should probably learn to tone my voice down to use my own voice and whatnot. And I was like, okay, and I took her advice and it actually did pretty good on me.
Yeah, you see that, guys? I have somewhat good advice, and like she actually did improve. So, ha, y'all lost something good
But
right here.
like Alex, on the other hand, she'll do whatever she wants when she wants, and when we're like, "Oh, it's good, but maybe you should fix this and this," she'll take it as immediate offense and would be like, "Okay, yeah, you're just
Either
saying it's
take it
garbage."
as immediate offense, or like she's like, yeah, and then never does it.
Yeah, that's her apparently.
Yeah, that's like her two options, honestly.
Next slide.
All right, so these are the last two slides that we've got.
Oh yeah, did we mention the stalking or whatnot?
No, we did not mention the stocking. I was saving it for last, Lamau.
Yes, that's fine. Just cut it off.
Lamau. All right, so here we have like a confession because like we did say at some point that Alex like did admit to being jealous. Well, here it is, a full confession.
Y'all can pause to read.
Like the confession came, but like you know, it still means she was passive aggressive at the time because this is like at the basically kind of like in the late
because
start.
like she's showing her actual true feelings,
For
like
once.
behind being friendly and whatnot.
For once, may I add?
Yes.
So yeah, there's that, and then the second slide, since this is a conversation between me and Daisy, and then we have the Alex confession in here too. Because like I told Daisy about her true feelings.
Okay, so basically, from what I heard from Alex herself, is that she never hated me.
Supposedly.
But then later on, with a conversation with Harmony, I came to find out that apparently since the very beginning she wanted me gone, and I was at the tippity top of her hate list.
Yeah, like
compared to like many others.
Like she said that in her mouth with her mouth. So
Daisy was at the very top of that list, and frankly, I just basically said that the feeling's mutual because I didn't have a list, but like she was literally my most top hater right now during the time. Still is, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
and
yeah. Well, we went through all the slides.
It was very cute of her. Very cute that she would just lie to my face.
Yeah, she tends to do that to me too. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can go on.
Like, so Alex has the tendency of letting people like watch me and shit, but then she does it herself sometimes too. And like for Daisy, in Daisy's case, like she used the TikTok, the Meadows TikTok specifically,
and Roblox.
Specifically right now, the TikTok, like the Meadows TikTok that she was running, she used it to go and look at Daisy's profile because at the time, and still is, Daisy blocked Alex on TikTok.
Yeah, she's still blocked for reasons because I felt uncomfortable. And like I don't post stuff on my TikTok, so for her to be constantly checking on my page is kind of creepy. And I told her off about it. I was like, please stop like stalking me on TikTok because there's nothing new on there. There's no reason for you to be snooping, and like I don't need you like constantly watching me 24/7. And she's like, I'm not you, I'm not. And then she proceeded to keep doing it, and that's why she got blocked. And she's still blocked till this day.
And then we also have like the Roblox one. Roblox, right? Where
me
and Daisy play Roblox all the time when we're not streaming or recording. We play a lot. And sometimes I would come in and then just out of nowhere in my DMs, hey, I see you playing. Can I play?
Or just have fun.
Yeah, the annoying have fun. Like it's so passive aggressive. Like I didn't ask
It's
you.
like just because we didn't invite her in because we want to just play a game, like a duo game by ourselves and whatnot, and just enjoy each other's company and have fun. She's always sometimes coming in into Harmony's DMs and just be like, "Have fun, you two. Yeah, like thanks for not fucking inviting me."
Or sometimes she actually does ask to be invited. But then we also like have she sometimes just gets online on Roblox even though most of the time she's at work. Like she's at
Usually she's at
work.
work and she doesn't have time to really be going on Roblox and doing that kind of shit, right? But like every time, like suspiciously every time we're online, she just hops on
And
and
then
you can see the
dips.
little blue icon and then it just disappears like soon after. And we came to her and being like, "Oh, like are you stalking us on Roblox too? Like what are you doing on there? Because we keep seeing you going on and off constantly,
And she
especially when we're
said,
online." And she said specifically, "I'm shopping. With what money?"
"Oh, I'm shopping for Roblox and for things for my character."
Which she never did till this day.
Nope.
That's why we suspect that she's stalking on Roblox too, because frankly, you wouldn't just be hopping on there every second when we're online just to quote unquote eye shop and then,
Exactly.
save some stuff for your future avatar, but then never actually buy those stuff for your avatar.
And like she works and she technically
She technically does have money.
as soon as we bought stuff for Alex, I mean for Harm and Daisy, like Avatar and Roblox, as soon as we did, she immediately bought the hair as well.
Yeah, as soon as we got like Robux to like doll up our character, she immediately bought Robux herself and was like, just experimenting and whatnot.
So it's not
So
like
like,
she didn't have
it's
nothing.
not like she didn't have money or have nothing. Like,
Exactly. So yeah,
so it was just kind of sus.
exactly. So yeah, I think that's it,
But
right?
yeah, that was literally most of everything that we went through.
Yeah.
And just like a little tiny more piece before we end off is like that hold on. It was in my head for a second.
Think, Daisy. Think.
Try.
Come on, Daisy. You got
But yeah,
this.
after the whole time that throughout the like this years of journey of her just being rude to me and whatnot, like suddenly when I didn't really forgive her. I just told her like, I could consider coming back for trio streams because at some point I avoided trio streams, and
Yeah.
she just like suddenly switched up on me and was like so much more friendly and nicer and was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're willing to give it a try again. I
Like
promise
so
I'll do better
respectful
and
in DMs.
maybe we can actually be like BFFs and whatnot." And it kind of creeped me the fuck out.
It creeped me out too, and it didn't even happen to me.
And frankly, I just feel like it wasn't really genuine. Like ever since this day on, like she's not fighting with me anymore, and she's like doesn't
She
she's
doesn't
normal
fight
now, but like
anything. She doesn't fight. She doesn't do anything. She just takes it and takes it, and she says, "Oh, I'll change," but nothing changes. That's how she is right
that's the
now.
thing.
That's how she is right now.
That's why we're still stuck in this little cycle, and frankly, we're pretty much done with it.
Like we're in the cycle of uncomfortableness. We're in the cycle of not being passionate or
Like
motivated anymore, but we're still
it
doing
just
it.
does not feel the same.
No. So, yeah, there you go.
Like
The whole explanation right on your lap. So yeah,
yeah,
that's the
that's
end.
all we have to say.
That's the end then. It was nice the past 2 and
I had very fun years. Like
two and
regardless of
two
all this,
months.
I had fun years just
Yeah.
trying to entertain you guys and just having fun with my best friend
Yeah.
on a channel that was just like goofy, fun, and just absolute ball of weirdness, and I adore it.
Yeah, and we adore all of you, even though we think some of you are really weird. I was talking about you, Mr. Loki. Anyways, it's been a pleasure being on this journey with you all, travelers. But this is our final goodbye.
Bye bye.
We hope to catch you in another life, travelers. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, travelers. Till our next life.